new month. It's the first Friday in November, and I like November already because it's already the weekend. So
and it rained yesterday.
And it's closer to Christmas.
Exactly. So we're out here at Mumulu Gardens. The environment is very serene. It's very peaceful. It's beautiful to be here on a hot Friday afternoon. And with me are the beautiful ladies. On my right hand side is Mutale. You look lovely, darling.
Thank you, you too. Hello, everybody.
And on my left is Marbleicious baby in mustard. I love this color. You look lovely, darling.
Thank you.
I'm really showing her true tones.
Thank you. It's a Friday. I'm getting started as early as I can. Why not?
Why not?
I love that a lot.
I'm looking forward to so much. November's gonna be a good month. My guides are telling me November's gonna be all about positive vibes.
Amen to
and
that.
good energy as well.
Amen to that.
So I'm looking forward to so much, and I hope our viewers out there are looking forward to what November has to offer, and also what we are offering this November.
Yeah, we have so many exciting things this month, and I mean, I don't think we're even going to the studio this month. Most of our work will just be out
we're
and
going to do a lot
about.
of freelance and just see what's happening out there. I mean, yes, being in the studio is fun, but being out there and just seeing what the world is up to is what we're going to be up to this November. Yeah,
Definitely. I'm excited, and I want just to get it from you, ladies. Today we're going to be talking about health and fitness. We talked a little bit about it last week, and we're talking about how we're going to have Kim on the show today.
Yeah, we're going to have Kim from Umoyo, Nutrition and Health, expert in the fitness and nutrition avenue, and she's going to come tell us just what we can do during these COVID times to just keep healthy mentally and, physically, and just keep our bodies together.
Exactly. And so far, personally speaking, I mean, it hasn't been easy. It has been a lot of ups and downs. And you mentioned that it just rained, and I was just on the verge of starting to run and jogging. But now I have an excuse.
Oh my gosh, no. Are you one of those people who looks for a reason just never to work out or to eat healthy?
Not just that, Mutare. What is here to lose, really?
Yeah, that's true.
Maintenance, baby girl. Maintenance.
Not for you. But even just mentally, I mean, fitness is always just not about physical.
Yeah.
It's all about your insides and making sure like your insides and everything is moving properly. So as much as she has the petite, perfect little body, everything on the inside needs to be working.
But if the video wants to us, because we've got a lot to do, you can just stick around. Be indoors. Why do you have to come out? You can just, go simple home exercises and you'll be good to go.
And has that worked for you though? How has it been for you? Are you one of those people, like you've seen that meme of that lady who was sitting and she was eating and then she was watching a workout video?
I've definitely had my days like that, to be honest. I mean, I think all of us struggle with being consistent when it comes to working out or eating right, because we're humans and sometimes we want what we want. I mean, if it's chocolate, let it be. If it's takeaway, if it's chicken, you want to eat it and you indulge. So it's definitely been hard. Are you guys like on a fitness journey or anything like that?
I think for me it has always been consistency. I need to work on that.
Are you working out currently though?
I do.
Okay.
Maybe 2 times a week max.
Okay.
On a good week, maybe 3 times.
Yeah, okay.
But stress levels, they do me so bad. I always go back to food.
Oh, no.
And I make sure I eat a lot.
That's everybody. Food is like everybody's gateway to stress. It's either you're with ice cream or something.
I need to build discipline around that, food discipline. And if I want to achieve certain, targets and look a certain way, I really have to build strong restrictions.
Do you have a personal
around.
target weight you're trying to get at?
Right now I'm 67, which is still not bad.
Oh
But
my
I
gosh,
wouldn't
that's not
mind,
bad at all.
I wouldn't mind to drop it all the way, maybe to 63, 62. I feel, I can do it. I can.
Yeah, you can.
And I want abs as well. It has always been my thing.
I dream about abs all the time, but between me and the Shima that I like to eat, I don't know if we'll ever
the
get
chocolate.
there. But and the chocolate,
It goes straight to the bum.
It is. We all want the food to always go to like the healthier parts. You know what I mean? The bum, a little hip action.
But if you were to pick
In the right places.
2 places, what places
Ooh,
would
I
those
definitely
be?
like gaining the weight in the bum area. The bigger the bum, I mean, who ever said no to a big bum?
Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, it has to the right places. Yes, to gaining weight in the right
Places. Yes, very much.
Yeah.
How's your fitness journey? Are you working out?
Squats. Yes, definitely.
Bum.
Oh, every day.
Glutes.
arms up.
Yeah, with my resistant band, I'll just be there moving in the house. So
Nice.
I'm committed to my squats, running twice a week.
Okay.
But now it's starting to rain, so like she said,
You always have to
Like-
put up an excuse.
like she said, I'm going to get into home workouts
Yeah.
when I can't run. And well, probably I'm thinking of going back to the gym. Yeah, gyms are exciting because of the I like aerobics a lot.
I do love an
enjoy
aerobics class
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
The gym for me, I think I struggle. I've been more of a home workout girl, to be honest, because I think sometimes with even just scheduling, finding time to drive to the gym, come back home, do that and do that has been a struggle for me. So for me, I've been like a home workout girl. Like I push whatever needs pushing in the house and stuff, but home workouts definitely work out better for me. Yeah.
And there's this thing now, it's almost a trend on the market, waist trainers, where they've always been there as back as England, when they would snatch the waist
snatch
with the
it.
dresses and whatnot. What do you think about that? I mean, there's so many myths concerning that. People say it's not healthy, others say it's good for you. So
I think
what do you
it's
think of a good waist
the
trainer?
manner in which you do it. I mean, I know health experts have recommended you, if you're going to waist train, you do it with a minimum of 8 hours. And usually when you're working out is when you're supposed to be in the trainer, because then, it has these sweat fabric that soaks up your sweat. So I'm assuming that is the best time to waist train. Yeah.
Okay.
I've personally waist trained a little bit, but it's hard.
Oh, it
Like,
is.
and it's
very
supposed to help you
comfortable.
with your posture, have you sit up and all of that. But sitting with your
It does with
with
your
your waist,
posture and what?
it helps. Yeah, it really helps with your posture and your back as well. It's just not for cinching your waist. So in that aspect, it did help my back. But it's hard to sit and maneuver in that. I don't know.
Okay. I think with me, because I wanted results so much, I think I was abusing the whole, concept. I remember putting it on in the morning
Oh my
and taking it off the next day.
No.
Especially on a day when I'm not working or have anything going
Okay.
on. Yeah, like it was so
That was a
bad.
bit much.
And a little bit unhealthy. No.
Yes,
unhealthy.
definitely unhealthy.
Let me not make it, sound pretty, but it was so unhealthy. But I just wanted results as quick as I can get them. So
Did you get the results?
I'm still in the process. I'm not yet there, but I'm happy right now. But I just have to take now a more healthier route. I should make sure I follow all the instructions that I need to eat healthy, and I don't have to sit around in a waist trainer for 12 hours. or 24
And I
hours.
think
That's
when
so
it comes to
unhealthy.
results, I think we all get really confused and
Yes.
very overwhelmed.
And we lack
Results take time.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna drop 5 kgs in 2 weeks.
No.
Yes, you can, but it's not the healthiest because you gain that right back. But you need to know that you have to be consistent. Like what you spoke about, you have to have a regimen. Like if you're gonna work out 3 times a week, or how you run twice a week, it's in those steps is when you get the results. But waist training for a whole day, girl, how were your organs? Like
I don't want to think
Did you
about
eat?
it. I did, and sleeping for me was so uncomfortable, but because, like I've said, I really wanted rapid results. So I was thinking maybe if I do this for a month or so, I'm going to get my result. But again, putting it on and not really doing much is not, you don't expect
Balance.
results.
Yeah,
So
it's
in as
also
much as you have it on, run around, do something,
Mm-hmm.
make yourself uncomfortable and all that. At least, there's pressure already and you're adding more pressure. So at least that helps. But I've learned. I don't have to put it on for 4 hours.
Talking
No.
about learning, when COVID just hit, there was a time where it was crazy. People were running a lot in the road.
Yeah.
The police had to step in and just minimize how the groups of people that were going in to run and all those things. So now, just looking at where we've come from, well, back in the day, not a lot of people would work out. Like there was a certain type of people that would work out,
that's true.
and then where we are now, I think people have learned the importance of keeping fit. I don't know what you think about that.
No, that's true. I remember the first time I started working out. I was the only one in the house, and my first way of doing it wasn't really joining a gym or a community of people where they do this routine workouts every week or anything. Started running, and from there I'm like, I would have rather joined. So you can see from a young one, someone older found the inspiration to actually join. So I believe we're living in a time where people have understood that, as much as you have, enough money to buy anything you want,
Yes.
eat however you want to eat, drink those expensive, drinks, champagne, gin especially.
I love my champagne and gin. Those drinks are the best.
I'm not attacking anybody.
Yeah.
But I feel we're living in a space where people have understood, have moved away from that to say, okay, I can do this, I can afford that, but I also have to be fit mentally, physically, and this is the only way I can actually feel good about myself and be happy. So yeah, people are learning and people are actually getting out there and doing the most, to make sure they get in shape.
Yeah, I also noticed that in my street. I mean, you'd get up at 4 o'clock and your streets are full, and people are working out. It was definitely encouraging, and for me, my fitness journey actually started during COVID, which was very surprising because as other people like sitting back and maybe like laying down and relaxing, for me, it became like, okay, you have an extra 2 hours in the day. What you gonna do? You want some abs? You want to tone up? And eventually, with time, I started to incorporate my exercises. And like I said, for me, it's a home workout. So I have an app that helps me with all my little workouts and stuff. And for me, it's just been home workouts. So my fitness journey, definitely COVID. That's like a bonus for me. So out of COVID, I might be the fittest girl. Like, I don't know.
That's good. And well, I just can't wait for you to take us on with that interview with Kim, which is going to be right after the break. So stay tuned, grab some water, get a notepad, a pen, and just get all the fitness tips that are going to come right up after the break.
Good afternoon to interviewers and good afternoon to everybody else. Welcome to our show. This afternoon we have the beautiful Kim from Umoyo. Welcome, Kim.
Thank you so much.
Today we're going to cover health and fitness during COVID, and let's just get into it. Tell me about you and what Umoyo is about.
Yeah, so I'm Kim. I'm the founder of Umoyo Natural Health, which if you're not familiar, it's a beautiful health company. We operate retail health shops where we sell lots of interesting products to do with health. It's a lot of fun, and my background is nutritional medicine.
Nice.
Yeah.
And when we come into fitness, are you covering anything in that?
Well, I'm very interested in fitness as well, and I also operate a gym called CrossFit Amaka here in Lusaka.
Exciting.
Yes, lots of fun, and we help people get really fit.
Great. So, I mean, with COVID, obviously, all of us have been struggling with just trying to keep fit, trying to keep healthy, and mentally just be balanced, because we've been under a lot of restrictions, as we all know. How can one incorporate starting a fitness journey during this time?
Well, I think one of the problems we tend to do is we get motivated and then we go full force on some very big fitness regime that we've decided, we're going to do. And we kind of overdo it. And then we're sore for days and days, and then it's hard for us to motivate ourselves to get back into it. So the most important thing with exercise is consistency. And it doesn't have to be a lot. It can be just going for a walk, but do it consistently and then build it into your habits. That is what's going to pay off long term. Not doing a massive workout once a month.
That was with me when I started my fitness journey. I was so focused on trying to do everything at once, trying to eat right, trying to work out even as 5 times in a week, and sometimes realistically that can happen, especially if you work.
Yeah, and that can be quite overwhelming as well.
Yeah.
And if you're going to do it consistently for the rest of your life, you got to make sure you enjoy it as well. No point doing exercise that you hate and you dread.
And it feels like work.
No. So find something that gels with you, that you look forward to doing, you know. But the key is consistency.
Consistency.
Yeah, absolutely.
And in the aspects of gym, I mean, not everybody's keen on being in the gym with COVID. Everybody's trying to keep safe. I mean, what else? I mean, I don't have the luxury to be in a gym every other day. So, I mean, what else can I be doing in order to incorporate that fitness?
Once again, it really comes down to what do you enjoy, you know, and finding whatever that may be. But it's about movement.
You're here, and before I let you go, do you have any tips and little tricks for us that we can carry on through this COVID time?
Well, I think my final thought would be there is no magic pill. Unfortunately, I know we would love there to
yeah,
be.
that blue red pill we've been talking
exactly.
about, yeah.
So you have to take care of all aspects of your health. So physical health, you have to eat right. You have to pay attention to that. You have to exercise. Mental health, you have to make sure you connect with people and do everything, cope with stress and so on. And then the third one is, of course, spiritual health. Make sure you connect to the divine, however you do that, you know.
Beautiful.
And all of that comes together in equilibrium. And that's when we can be healthy and happy and lead a fulfilling life, you know.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being on the show. It was a pleasure. And for our Tuntu viewers, I hope you guys caught that on. Please be safe out there. It's important for you to just stay stimulated physically and mentally and keep safe out there. From us to you, it's been a pleasure. Welcome back to Utuntu Zamgazine. We had the beautiful Kim Burton with us from Umoyo, and she educated us on a bit more about what we can do health-wise, fitness-wise, mental-wise during the COVID times. And it was very, very insightful. I mean, I loved how she told us that, listen, it's important that you must be one with the earth. You must go outside barefoot. For the fact that we interact so much with technology and all that and release all that negative ions. I'm a big nature girl, so naturally being outside for me is like a jam.
Yeah.
So that was like perfect for me. Was that exciting for you though?
Yes, it was, and I mean, it was good to hear from someone who deals with healthy foods and just leading a healthy life. And the fact that she made it so simple, like when you talk about fitness, you think of these diets that cost a lot of money. Oh, I can't afford to eat healthy. But like she said, it's the simple things that we already know.
Yeah, eliminating, not eliminating, but minimizing on the alcohols and the processed foods. No, the chocolate is good. She said dark chocolate is allowed. Okay. Dark chocolate is allowed. So yeah, it's just been about, minimizing on all of that as well.
And Mabel?
I was inspired just by looking at her body. I mean, she's so fit.
Yes, she's done.
She looks like she puts in everything good in her body.
I was like, wow. And I've been doing this for how many years now? Let me just say 5. Not 4, let me not lie. But I've been, back and forth every now and then. I have not been consistent. But looking at her body and her journey has just made me to say, okay, you want
It can
this?
happen. She did stress a lot and did say, like, listen, it's also about consistency and not being so hard on yourself, because sometimes when we're trying to get into these fitness journeys and health journeys, we want to go in so hard that our motivation goes from high, and then by week 2 it's dropped.
Day 3.
So it's all about like just slowly pacing yourself and easing yourself into the fitness regimen that you want and the healthy food that you want, that sort of thing.
And I like the fact where she emphasized on having fun as you work out.
Yes.
I like that.
Yes.
You have to stress so much.
Can feel like work sometimes. She said, she talked about dancing and all of that,
And the music
just
playing in
moving.
the background, so I like the fact that for her the whole process has been so fun and exciting. And I think if it was for all of us, we would go back
It's
and do the
definitely
routine
a different
all the
way
time.
to enter the journey when you look at it as fun and not so much work.
Yes.
Yeah.
Work. And I think the other thing that just click for me is from the fun part is also pacing yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, you mentioned you like your home workouts and other than the West training part, she pretty much also has her way of working out. Yeah. And I think you only enjoy what works for you usually.
Definitely, that's true, because what works for Tisa won't work for Mutale. Like, you like to run. I'm sorry, but I am not a runner.
I love to run.
Like, if I'm running away, if a snake is chasing me, but you're not telling me, oh girl, let's go for a run. No. Where are we running to? What's happening? No, that's not for me.
I think, yeah, definitely. And when she also said consistency, doesn't have to be the big workouts every time. It could even be your twice a week, your home workouts, your 10 minutes. So it's just a matter of even the lead to things that you might think are lead to consistency.
And she did mention, like with the elderly, the simple act of getting up and sitting down. She mentioned that that's burpees for us youngsters. I am young.
Yes, we're young.
Yes. But for the elderly, that movement is so much, it's good for them because it allows
five in the morning, 6 in the evening. But the earlier you start, the better. And it doesn't have to be every single time, or maybe every day. Maybe just pick a day. Sunday is fine, depending on your schedule. I mean, people are busy. They've got so many things going on, so pick a day.
If we have elderly people around us, it's also like, when you're older, these are things that don't even cross your mind. You've lived, you're tired.
Let me just sit, let me relax. It's important. Yeah, it's very important for them to move as well.
You have to encourage them, like she said, just sitting, standing up.
Yeah. We covered a bit of. Oh, sorry about that. We covered a bit of mental health as well.
Yeah. Yes.
What are you guys doing mentally to stay just strong and present during COVID? Because obviously it's been hard. I mean, if you're at home, everybody's home. People are working from home. The children are being homeschooled. So sometimes
means to eat healthy, and I love fruits nowadays. I eat a lot of them.
Nice.
And recently, the world has opened up. So recently, I just attended a conference. I must think. It was amazing. I learned a lot. It was my first time actually attending something as big as it was. Yeah. And we had so many great speakers. I learned a lot. My mind was challenged on a different level. Normally, I like to excite it.
Okay.
But this time around, I learned something different. And from there, came back with a different mindset. So for me, that's a good way to actually give myself mentally help.
Okay.
I make sure I'm eating well. That's number one.
Okay.
Try to get a little bit of good sleep. That's number
Sleep
two.
is so
And
key.
the third one.
Sundays, I get to pick days where I'm just offline. I turn off the WhatsApp. I'm not on Instagram. I'm not anywhere. It's just time for myself, time to rest. Maybe watch TV or just read a book and just disconnect. It helps me to sort of just put my brain in a calm state, so I'm just processing everything and just
regenerating yourself.
Honestly, I would recommend you for that. I mean, we're living in a world where everybody wants to be online 24/7.
That's true.
So for you to find that discipline to actually say, I'm going to be offline the whole day, maybe once in a week, maybe for 10-12 hours, I feel that's a really big...
That's brave. I don't think I can do that.
Exactly my point.
I don't think I could do that. But what I've found for me as escape is a bath.
Okay.
I soak. So I take a 20-minute, 25-minute soak, and that is mutale time. Like, I don't need nobody knocking on my door, my phone ringing. I'll play some jazz music, but I have that 25 minutes to myself, and it's honestly the best time ever, because even when I come out, my mood is feel much happier. You do feel much lighter. So I was very surprised to find that exercise really helped me mentally. I mean, I thought maybe just the bath, the relaxation were good, but being fit has actually helped my mind.
Yeah, it does. And for me, running is actually coping in some instances. When I'm stressed, like when I'm stressed, and I run, I feel better. Like it's... and I run the most when I'm stressed.
Oh, nice. Running away from your problem.
Yes.
There's always something about stress, it always directs you in a certain way, but you just have to be, mindful of what activity you do next.
Yeah, even it's just important to even just have an activity that relieves you of that. So it could be reading a book, it could be taking a bath, it could be running, it could be it could be switching off your phone for 12 hours or disconnecting with all your technology, or even just taking a nap. I mean, just find what works for you, because mentally as well, if you're not present and you're not strong for yourself, it's going to be hard for you to just handle everything else around you.
Yeah, and your health and your mental state are just linked. Like there are diseases that come up due to stress.
That's true.
Yeah, and being anxious also causes, and being worried can cause ulcers, high blood pressure. Like there's so much. So mental health and fitness, they marry.
Everything is all balanced.
Yeah.
It's all about balance, people. Exactly. Balance it out.
I like that balance. And well, you said something like you have a surprise for us.
Oh yes, next week, apart from us delving into some fitness, we will be making some cocktails. So that will be exciting. It will be Christmas themed, so we'll be able to help others, or just add on to their little Christmas menus for your Christmas dinners and Christmas luncheons. So that will be exciting. And I think we're also going to delve into CrossFit, isn't it?
I'm excited about that one.
I'm so much looking forward to. I am. Finally to engage with people from different walks of life and just see how their journey has been. It's gonna be something really impactful. And I can't wait. And I want you to see it as well. So please make sure you look forward to that, because it's going to be very interesting.
And also the cooking that's coming. I'm excited about that.
I love Christmas is coming up, so food definitely has to be like a topic. I'm big on food. I love me food, and I'm not
you love to cook.
I do love to cook. I love to host like little dinner parties. I like to cook for my friends. I'm not the best cook, but I can make I make really, really good food. I'm like the host. Like when you come to mine, it's like you're gonna have your hors d'oeuvres, you have your bubbles in your hands. Like I'm a really good host. Cooking on a scale of 1 to 10, I give myself a 7.
Yes, that's a good one.
There's still room to learn.
And talking about food, is it just me, or maybe people are more excited when it's Christmas time? No, from November actually, or going all the way to December. People are looking so much.
It's an excuse to eat. It's just an excuse to eat.
Because you've got all this time from January to October, and the only time you're talking about so much food is just from November to December. It makes
all
me
the
wonder.
good food comes out, all the good China comes out. That's when mommy wants to do the perfect pork roast and everything. So it's very, very exciting.
I'm excited.
More food.
And it's just good to come together and eat. Like you and I are going to go to Mtaleze, and she invites us for that dinner.
She's already put it out there that she's a good chef, so we want to test that.
Definitely.
Looking forward to that.
I'd love to have you girls over, definitely.
Well, we can even
we're
sleep
coming
over after that. So yes.
Pop that champagne for us.
Definitely.
So much to look forward to. And well, those who will be at CrossFit when we'll be covering, I mean, who knows, you may just feature on the segment that we'll be doing.
Exactly, yeah.
So that's next week Wednesday. Yeah. So please make sure you make a date. If possible, make sure you use that route. that route. I'm sure you know where it leads to. So please make sure you do the right thing.
Exactly. And it would be nice to just have people join us. And well, if there's anything out there that you'd like us to share concerning health and fitness, feel free to get in touch with us. We'd like to hear from you. I mean, so many great ideas have been coming out from our audience, and we just love to engage and see what your ideas are and just bring them out here. So thank you so much, and get in touch with us on our social media as well as on our YouTube channel. You're going to find more information there. You can catch up there, and just don't hold back. We're here for you.
Oh,
and we're
yeah.
here to hear
Let us know.
I mean, it's been exciting. Remember to leave a comment in our comment section, share, like, subscribe. I mean, it's all about Utuntu. So small things that really excite you. So, Mutale,
Yes.
I want to believe by now you still remember our slogan.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I'll follow you guys' lead.
No. I mean, we gave you enough time. Come on, don't do this to me. Don't do this to us.
Let me sign off next week. I'm so ready to sign off next week.
Are you really?
Yes, I'm so
I'm offended. I'm taking this personal. No, I'm taking this personal.
Don't. My heart is in the right place.
Okay. For now, I'll take it. So from us, we say,
at Shanya Po.
I was waiting for you.
That's why I kept quiet.
Shania Po.